floor. We want to make sure we're not popping up through the backs of our knees. Excellent. And we are going to just point and flex. Okay. So we're wanting to hold the point for a bit, so don't take it too fast. Try and do it quite slowly. So dorsiflexing and then pointing. Good. And again, keeping the back of our heels on the floor while we do this, so we don't hyperextend through the backs of our knees. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to rotate in the way towards our toes. So we're going to come toes, big toes touching, and then round. Big toes touching, and then round. Good. Excellent. And then we're going to go back the other way. Brilliant. Okay. Once we've done this, we're going to come to a comfortable sitting position, and we're going to warm our wrists up this morning. So what we're going to do, so this is to prep us for when we do our quadruped stuff. So we're not going to do quadruped today, but we're going to start working on wrist strength and wrist mobility, because it's so important for being able to get up and down from the floor and everything and do stuff. So you're going to have your palms facing the ground, but in fists. And then we're going to rotate our wrists, keeping our palms facing towards the ground, trying to keep the rest of our arm still. So it's just our palms rotating, just our wrists rotating. So go one direction, keep the palms facing down the way. Good, and then go back the other way. Good, so make sure the palms stay facing down the whole time. Okay, back the other way. Just going to do another 20 seconds or so. And one more time, that other direction. So make sure the palms stay down. Okay, shake them off. Our next one, because we're going to go to supine in a minute. So we're going to sit on our knees, or kind of upright kneeling. We're going to take our hands and we're going to place them so our fingers are pointing towards our knees, quite close in towards our knees. So this is to give us better flexibility and strength in our wrists. And then all we're going to do is sit back, so you can feel that stretch, and then come forward and load them. So all the weight is on the shoulders for a moment, and then come back, and then load. Just nice and slowly. So what we're doing here is just building the mobility in our wrists and also the strength in our wrists. Nice. So come as far over as you want to with the loading, and come as far back as is comfortable. Good. Nice. And just do another 2 here. Okay. Perfect. And then we're going to come to supine. So now our wrists are warmed up, our ankles are a little bit warmed up, everything is just slightly a little bit warmed up. So we're going to come to supine, so lying on our backs. We are not going to worry too much about neutral spine at this moment, because we're going to have a warm up for our spine, because we're going to be lying down here for most of the session. So just making sure your feet are evenly weighted. We're going to be focusing on our pelvis area. So as we inhale, we're going to tilt our pelvis forward, which will mean our back will arch off the floor. And as we exhale, we're going to tilt our pelvis back. So we're doing pelvic tilts essentially, bringing our lower back into the floor. So we're inhaling, arching, and exhaling, drawing the pelvis back. So let's go for it. We are going to do 3 of these, then pause in neutral. So finding your neutral halfway through. So we're going to pause and do an apnea after on our 3rd one. So let's just find neutral now actually. So back of our shoulders and ribcage on the floor, pelvis evenly weighted on the floor, back of your head on the floor, head stretching away, sacrum stretching away, and let's go for it. So we're ready to inhale and arch. In, 2, 3, 4, back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch, 2, 3, 4, neutral, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch, 2, 3, 4. Back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch, 2, 3, 4. Back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch, 2, 3, 4. Neutral, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch, 2, 3, 4. Back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch, 2, 3, 4. Back, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arch, 2, 3, 4. Neutral, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Slowly widening your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, well done, and release. So we are going to do the 3 poses we're going to be looking at today as a basic form, which you can stick to if you want to, and then we're going to start playing around with different positions for our legs and arms and things. So the first one is Selene, so we're going to stretch our left leg long along the mat, our right leg is going to be on top of it. So we're crossing at the ankles, we're dorsiflexing lightly, so it doesn't have to be, we're not pulling back so hard that we start to tense our toes. We just want to draw back so we start to feel the muscles switching on. Neutral pelvis, ribcage heavy. Right hand is in front of your body. Left hand slides underneath that hand. Both our hands are touching. Press your elbows out towards the sides and bring them down towards your pelvis. We're going to do 3 breaths and then move our hands above our head and then swap to the other side. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Start widening your ribs and moving your hands above your head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Swap your feet and hands. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Hands back down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs as your hands move up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale. We're going to bring our feet in so that we've got that kind of 45-degree angle at our knees. We're dorsiflexing our feet again and lightly squeezing marshmallows underneath our heels. That feeling today, I'd like you to have a feeling of keeping your pelvis neutral, but feeling like you're going to slide your heels away from you, and you'll get a little bit of a different feeling in your pelvic floor and your glutes. Then for our hands, we're stretching them out towards the side in a T. Palms face up towards the ceiling. We're going to rotate our wrists, our elbows, our shoulders, point our fingertips in towards each other, across the center of our body, which is our second position. Good, palms facing away, nudging out through your elbows, and then bring our hands down towards our pelvis into first. Okay, so we're back into our first position, down by our pelvis. Good, ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, 4, lengthen your spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Move to second. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, move to third. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here and exhaling, we're going to bring our feet closer towards our buttocks so that we can come up into our bridge position or the Aphrodite position. So first, feet are evenly weighted, knees are pointing up towards the ceiling, neutral pelvis, ribcage heavy, hands by your side, palms facing towards the floor. We want to feel like our fingertips are reaching towards our heels, and we want to lightly feel like our heels are reaching towards our fingertips. Wide open shoulders on the floor. We're going to do 3 breaths, and on the third exhale, and hopefully I'll count it right, we're going to tilt our pelvis back the way so our lower back comes into the floor, and then we're going to push our knees over our feet in the front and float our pelvis up. Okay, so nice long spine to begin. Let's begin with our breathing. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, 4, tilt and come up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, come back down. So we're going to go right back to the beginning, and we're going to add to these poses as we move through them. If you want to come back to the basic pose, you always can. So we've got left leg extended, right leg on top, right leg in front of our body, sliding the left hand underneath so both our hands are touching, and then both palms facing away. Bringing our hands down towards our pelvis to begin. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs as you move your hands for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, swap your feet and hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, hands down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9. Hands are moving. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here. As you exhale, we're going to dorsiflex our feet and bring them into our 45-degree angle. We're going to take our left foot and place it on our right knee, both our feet dorsiflexed. We're going to bring that left knee across towards the center of our body, trying to keep our pelvis as neutral as possible and our shoulders as neutral as possible. We're going to take our right hand and place it anywhere we like on that thigh that we can touch. You might need to bring it over a bit closer so you've got that contact. We're going to press into the thighs. We press the thigh into the hand. Hand is extended. Our other hand is in third position. We're pushing out through both our elbows. We're lengthening our sacrum away from our head, and we're going to breathe. Let's do it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, we're going to swap our hands over. So now my left hand is going to be pressing my left leg away because I'm using my left leg. So whichever leg's on top, that hand is pressing that leg away. The other hand is in third, pressing it out through your elbows. Both feet are still dorsiflexed, spine is still long. Relax your face. Let's begin. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here, exhaling, bring the knee in towards the center of your body again, taking your other hand and placing it on your thigh again, and then taking the hand that was on your thigh into third. Now we've got an option here. We're going to do our 3 breaths or apnea. As we perform our apnea, you've got the option of extending the leg up. Now, when we extend the leg up, we want to keep it over our pelvis. So if it's over this way too much, bend your knee so you can keep it over the pelvis and work on pressing the heel towards the ceiling. Okay, I'll talk you through it as we go as well. Yeah, it's that movement. So we're coming up. We're still pressing into the thigh with our hand and pressing with our thigh into our hand into our thigh. So you've still got that tensioning here, or that feeling of active stuff going on, and then lengthening the leg. Okay, let's go for it. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Start widening your rib cage. As you widen your rib cage, you've got the option to extend the leg up for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, swap your legs over. Pull your knees in towards your chest, actually. Give yourself a little roll across your back because we've been down for quite a while. Okay, so release everything. Okay, so now we're going to have, I've got my right leg on my left knee, but whichever one's your way round. We're going to bring the knee in closer towards the center of us, take our opposite hand and place it on that thigh, pressing into the thigh. And our other hand comes into our third. We're still pressing out through our elbows and lengthening our spine throughout. Both our feet are dorsiflexed. Let's begin. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here. Exhale, swap your hands over again. Press your leg away. Press out through your elbows. Let's begin. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, and as you exhale, bring the knee back across. So let's just set this up. So the opposite hand comes onto that thigh again. We're pressing into this thigh. The other hand comes into our third position, nudging through our elbows. We've got the option to extend the leg here too. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs as you extend your leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here and exhale. Legs are coming back down and they're coming in towards our bridge. So a nice, perfectly normal bridge to start with some extension when we get to the top. So we're going to do our 3 breaths, come up on our final exhale. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, up. So tilt and come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs. Option to dorsiflex your feet. Option to bring your hands over the top and extend and hold for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling here and exhaling, coming back down. So this time we're going to have the option of coming up with a single leg. You can stay with that one if you want, the one we just did. Otherwise, I'm going to take my left foot and place it on my right knee. But my foot in the air is dorsiflexed, my other foot is flat on the floor to begin. Lengthen through your spine. 3 breaths coming up on the final exhale again. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to do one more breath. 2, 1. In, 2, 3. Tilt and come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause and widen your ribs, keeping your pelvis neutral when you're up here. Make sure your rib cage is in line with your pelvis, widening those ribs in this position. When you need to inhale, you're going to inhale here and exhale, come back down. Then we're going to swap the legs over. Sorry, I was busy waving to a small child, which is why I missed the count. So lengthen through your spine. We're ready to inhale again. Okay, I'll just wait till everybody's in position. So we're going to have our next leg up on our thigh. If you want to come up in a single leg, make sure the leg is dorsiflexed. Nice long spine. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, tilt and come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, come down. Swap your legs over again. This time we're going to do it with all the bells and whistles for our last one. You can keep it here if you want to, but otherwise we're going to, I'll explain as we go. We're going to do dorsiflexion of the foot on the floor, hands over the top, leg extended. You can choose whether you want to do all of those. They'll all be options. So let's go for it. Find your position. Let's begin. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, tilt and come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Start widening your ribs. Option to dorsiflex the foot that's on the floor. Option to extend the leg if you want to. You can have the foot on the floor and extend the leg. Option to bring your hands over the top. So we've got real trial for our core. And when you need to inhale, you're going to inhale here and exhale, come back down. Nice, guys. Well done. Okay, so that's not easy. Come to the other side. If you manage to hold your apnea and do all of that, I'm in awe of you. So hands down onto the floor, and let's go with the other side. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, tilt and come up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Slowly open your ribs. Option to extend the leg. Option to dorsiflex the other foot. Option to bring the hands over the top. Reach your heel towards the ceiling. If you do this, press your other knee over your foot in the front. When you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale, come down. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Feet are going back on the floor. Lengthening through your spine. We're going to do the exercise we started with. So we're going to inhale, arch our spine, exhale, tilt our spine back the way. Okay. When we're ready to inhale and arch. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Slowly widening your ribs for as long as you can. Just nice, slow, wide rib opening. Good. When you need to inhale, inhale